Amedeo Avogadro. Amedeo Avogadro's full title was Lorenzo Romano Amedeo Carlo Avogadro, Count de Querenga e Cerreto. He was born in Turin, a small town in Piedmont, Italy, on August 9, 1776, and died in the same town on July 9, 1856. Amedeo Avogadro's life was not put on hold by his research. He took special care to set time aside for his wife and 6 children. He married Felicita Mazzei of Baia in 1815. Being very family-oriented, he rarely left Turin. He started his studies in mathematics and physics in 1800, privately. His early research focused around electricity and the like. He had many jobs from 1801 to 1832, but most of his jobs involved teaching and his majors. The thing Avogadro is remembered the most for is his molecular hypothesis, first stated in 1811. This hypothesis stated that equal volumes of all gases at the same temperature and pressure contain the same number of molecules. He used this hypothesis to delve deeper into Joseph Louis Gay-Lussac's law of combining volumes in gases. Later, Avogadro created a method of distinguishing atoms and molecules of different substances. As a result, he created many terms, like the molecule of a compound, the molecule of an element, etc. Using this method, molecular formulas were formed. Sadly, his research was not noted until after his death, though it was later found he had laid a foundation for atomic research.
Marie Curie. Marie Sklodowska was born in Warsaw, Poland on the 7th of November in 1867. She grew up with her 3 sisters and 1 brother and her parents, who were both teachers. Her father taught math and physics, while her mother was the headmistress at a girls' school. The start of her career. As she grew up, Sklodowska found her father's subjects to be incredibly interesting, so she began to self-educate herself, as education for girls wasn't nearly as extensive as it was for boys. In 1891, Marie enrolled herself in a university in France, and 2 years later, she graduated with a master's degree in math, and after another year, physics. This started her career, and she began to study the magnetic properties of different types of steel. Her home life. After being introduced to Pierre Curie, they began working together, and they got married. They had 2 kids, Irene Joliot Curie and Eve Curie. Her research. In 1896, Henry Becquerel discovered that uranium salts gave off radiation rays, and Curie decided to take that discovery a little further. She conducted many experiments, catching Pierre's attention, and he joined her in her endeavors. In 1898, while examining a metal called pitchblende, she found a new substance that also gave off radiation rays. They conducted various experiments on it until, in 1902, they succeeded in separating the radioactive material. They had made the discovery of polonium and radium. Marie Curie did many things with her life, and she was rewarded with 2 Nobel Prizes, one with her husband and one after he had passed. For example, she theorized that radiation is linked to the structure of the atom. She died from leukemia caused by exposure to radiation in Savoy, France on July 4, 1934. Many people built off of her research after she had gone, and she remains one of the most widely known female scientists ever.